What's going on, guys? Troy here with MuscleTactics.com, and I got an awesome topic. I want to get right into the best protein powders for ripped six-pack abs. So the thing that I look for when I'm trying to pick out a protein powder to, really cut up and get those ripped six-pack abs is you want a really clean ingredient profile. So you don't want a lot of added sugar. You don't want a lot of added fat and filler. You want to have really clean protein, a really high protein percentage without all the junk added to it. And most importantly, you want it to taste pretty good. So I picked out 3 protein powders that I think are the best for, ripped six-pack abs, something that I take when, I'm really trying to cut, get ready for beach season, if you're trying to get ready for a pool party, whatever you're trying to do, highly recommend all 3 of these. So the first one is Dymatize Iso 100. This is a really fast digesting protein powder, but the ingredient profile is so clean. You have 0 grams of fat, you have 1 carb, no sugar, 25 grams of protein. The protein percentage on this is over 90%. You have 5.5 grams of BCAAs to help you guys stay really anabolic when you're cutting your calories. So Dymatize Iso 100. It's actually a new flavor of birthday cake. Haven't tried it yet, but definitely gonna try this one. I've had this one's really good. I've had the smooth banana one before. That one's awesome. The pina colada one's halfway decent if you're into that sort of thing. And of course, you can't go wrong with chocolate. Whey protein isolate Isoflex. This is another really good one. A little bit more expensive than the Dymatize Iso 100, but once again, if you look at the ingredient profile, it has 0 fat. It has 0 sugar, and the protein percentage is exactly 90%. So this is, once again, if you can get a protein powder that has a protein percentage of, right around that 85-90% range, that's going to be an awesome protein powder for ripped six-pack abs. Because if it's 90% protein, that leaves, hardly any single room for, filler and sugar and fat. And essentially the filler in this is just L-glutamine and branched chain amino acids. So this stuff's awesome. Chocolate Isoflex. And this is probably the best one overall, the peanut butter chocolate one. This is a really popular flavor. Especially, when you're cutting up, you're getting ready for beach season, whatever it may be. You guys are craving peanut butter cups and all that stuff. Just mix this with vanilla almond milk. Tastes awesome. And the third kind of protein powder that I recommend for ripped six-pack abs is actually a Casein protein powder. And the reason being is it keeps you really, really full. And it's also a really high quality form of protein. So this one, gold standard Casein protein, we have protein percentage is about 85, but we only have 1 gram of fat, 3 carbs, 1 gram of sugar. So I really recommend doing this as a meal replacement shake. They don't really promote it or advertise a Casein protein as a meal replacement, but it keeps you really full. So I'll drink a really large cup of water before and after I do this, especially when I'm really trying to cut up, reduce my caloric intake, and it'll keep you full for 2, 3, 4 hours. And it's going to keep your insulin levels low. Remember that low insulin levels over the course of time are going to help you guys burn fat, get you guys those chiseled six-pack abs. So you want to have periods of low insulin levels, and you also want to stay really anabolic. So with all the branched chain amino acids and glutamine and quality protein, you can achieve just that. And that is it, guys. Those are 3 awesome protein powders that I recommend for ripped six-pack abs. If you guys are looking for the quickest path to shredded six-pack abs, head on over to scienceofabs.com. Thanks, guys. I want to dive into the 3 best all-natural fat-burning pills. You can't just pop a pill and not put in any work and burn a bunch of fat. And nothing will burn fat more than doing high-intensity interval training, simulating these amazing fat